Fastball in there for a called strike.
こんばんは。メジャー昇格ですか?
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
のりぴさん、こんばんは絵文字。ニアンペアオールスター翌日に呼び出され飛び級しました。
Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully, a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
So coming to the plate, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hiroyuki Nakajima.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2.
レイズの本拠地ですね。
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde
こ
Washington.
のドーム球
Down
場
in
見
the
覚
strike
えあり
zone,
ます。
he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Digging in to try it again.
The third
Hiroyuki
baseman, number
Nakajima.
20.
He singled his last time up.
Nakajima.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. No hits to this point.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Nakajima is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across.
ナイス振り逃げ。
So a pivot. Little moment here, and we're digging in now. Hiroyuki Nakajima, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 on its way. The count now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with Coming to the plate now, Hiroyuki Nakajima. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Guzman, base runner at first with one out. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Well, this one had its moments of crime and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Tampa Bay Rays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 70. Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Yanni Chirinos gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Adames scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, digging in for his second at-bat, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Nakajima, originally from Japan, of course. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Guzman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is O'Neill. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, number 35, and their runners at the corners now.
Number 35.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Forsythe for 1. On to Guzman, they get them both, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go, 5-4. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Striding in, Hiroyuki Nakajima. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Austin Meadows. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Digging in and looking for more. Hiroyuki Nakajima. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil. It is over. 6-1 the final tally today. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yonny Chirinos earns his 8th victory of the season.
バス移動からチャーター機になりましたね。ギャレット3ランペアにいたのに放出されたっぽい。残念。メジャーに上がったらヘルメットもカスタムできる様になりました。
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the minute.
So
大谷4番にいますね。
Riding forward now, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fletcher has got it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check. Now at the plate, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hiroyuki.
いろんな球場を見るだけで楽しいんです
Looking to
が。
wiggle out of this. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Smith gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 2-1. Stepping up now, Kevin Smith. He singled his last time up.
Kevin Smith.
スポーツメーカーの完全協力がシリアルですよね。
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. It's it cleanly and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Angels go down. Striding into the box, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Buttry, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Otani waits on it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Hiroyuki Nakajima.
Third baseman, Hiroyuki Nakajima.
He's set and the pitch. On he pops it up. Fletcher calls for it, and that retires the side. 2 runs here, and this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Cam Bedrosian gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington. Mike Minor will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Oh, a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense.
Standing in, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Stepping into the box, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He singled his last time up.
Hiroyuki Nakajima.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Buttry stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in, Hiroyuki Nakajima, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Simmons on the first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-2 tonight's final. The Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Texas attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Number 36, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Hiroyuki Nakajima. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A ball and no strikes. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Kozar.
The 3rd, Nakajima is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, into the box now, Hiroyuki Nakajima.
The 3rd baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nakajima.
Late that time for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-2 now.
2 strikes to count.
Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Simons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
松本って明石商業だったんですね。
3rd. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Ready once again, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Hiroyuki Nakajima.
The 3rd baseman. Hiroyuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Cole Calhoun.
Hit hard on the ground to third. To Forsythe for the force and the end of the inning. Stepping in, number 23. A couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One's down to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an island.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's game comes to an end. Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers. Jose Barrios will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet.
Settling in now, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly... At the plate, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Digging in now, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Nakajima.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
5-2, the final score tonight.
No errors. They left 8 men on base.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Kyle Gibson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93. Curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this is popped out. Kern has a play, 1 away. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standing. Here's Jonathan Scope now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a bit of a high throw that at the plate. Hiroyuki Nakajima. Here comes the first pitch.
Nakajima.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Byron Buxton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here now the 2-2. Hits on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Hiroyuki Nakajima, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. Gonzalez is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So stepping in, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
2-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out of the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and went whack.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Minnesota scored 10 runs.
2割乗ったかな。トレーニングもなんかミニゲームいろいろあるんですよね。トレーニングとかロッカールームとか試合以外の描写が面白いです。 回数こなすとゲージが重くなります。
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
コールと初対戦だ。
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. We've got an AL Western Division. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee. So striding in, Hiroyuki Nakajima, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Now with the play, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hiroyuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Guzman stands at first with 1 out. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. He looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Grounder down the line at third, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing here this half. 7th. Ready for another chance. Hiroyuki Nakajima. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Nakajima.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Barehanded. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher...
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-3 tonight. Houston took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
Drive home safely.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from number 36 is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Up next for the Rangers, Hiroyuki Nakajima. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Verlander pauses. First pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to...
Striding in once again, Hiroyuki Nakajima. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and behind the back he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. Stepping into the box, Hiroyuki Nakajima. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nakajima.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Count even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Rondon has thrown a little over 50 innings, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Scooped up on the backhand. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,140.
13. Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, another guy with a big arm, Jeff Hoffman. Big 3-pitch mix. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good curveball. It's not a true curveball, I'd say. And his changeup has gotten a lot better. Good 3-pitch mix, and he'll throw all 3 pitches at any time.
So next to the plate for Texas, Hiroyuki Nakajima, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
コール、バーランダー、グリンキーのローテ。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Toward third. Nakajima gloves it. And there are 2 away now. In now, Hiroyuki Nakajima. He singled his last time up.
Nakajima.
First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 home is popped up. Nakajima is there for it. Make
バーランダーまだ現役なんですね。もしかしてあのスパークマン？このヒゲは。ロイヤルズならそうですね。
The catch, and that'll retire the side.
移籍してきたみたいですね。リアルにはテキサスにいないから。
Into the box. Hiroyuki Nakajima already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
2019は結構メジャーでも投げてたみたいです。
After it is Brantley. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Michael Brantley.
What do you got for the Astros? The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Hard the opposite way. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So digging in now, Alex Bregman, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see around him. Swinging a ground ball to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now batting, Hiroyuki Nakajima. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Elvis Andrus would be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
And tonight's comes to an end.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
何話してるか気になる、わら。全く理解できません、わら。ローテ回ってますね。1号試合 3-8、6.00。ただ、イニング稼いでるだけのローテですね。 ワーニン。これがドリームリーグ的なのです。チャンスが125上限で110。26歳のジョンジー。ですね。こっち33。偽物になりかけの時ですね。セカンド セカンドが一番多かったみたいですよ。ラベロいない。ラベロはメジャー実績ほぼないですからね。
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball.
投手からの
Coming
画
to the
面の
plate
コラム
now,
よりいいんです
Ketel
よ。
Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Arizona.
Ready to deliver.
center
Here's the
fielder,
first
number
pitch.
4.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is
First
underway.
pitch, 1 o'clock.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Moreland takes it in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan, attack, and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painful. Yoshihisa Hirano, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in a day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
High in the air out to center field. Marte has it in his tracks. One away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
フォークがない。
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
むしろほぼフォークしかないのに。
Count even now of 1-1. Two out, nobody on.
スプリット扱いだ。
1-1 pitch is a splitter called strike 2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up next for Arizona, Stevens.
今日は完全にメジャーの洗礼受けました。ありがとうございました絵文字、押す。また中地物語やりたいと思